So they say we need to prepare the journals, and thereafter general ledger account. We know that by general ledger account, they're referring to the bank account, as you can see here. Can you see they say the bank account? And then it's what we did yesterday. Thereafter, we do the bank record. Okay. So the name of our business is called Franco. So
Traders.
that is very much important. Yeah, so this is our, and we must check our month. What is our month? It's April. Okay. Yeah, so our month is April. And then the bank account. So we have to open, and they want the combined a journal entry. So we are gonna separate cash receipts from the cash payments, and thereafter they want you to do the bank record.
Okay.
Okay, so those are the requirements, and we know that we are Franco. Now they gave us the bank statement. I like the fact that, can you see they just said payments and what? Deposits. So in a way, it can be a bit confusing. Let's just put our sides according to the debit or credit. What do you think I must put on top of payments? Must I put debit or credit?
That is a credit.
When you pay on the bank statement, will they debit you when you pay? Or will they credit you? When you pay, let's say, for example, you pay and you check on your bank statement, you see your payments. Do they debit you or credit you?
It's a debit.
It's a debit. And then deposits are always
Credit.
So I want you to remember that, because otherwise you'll be confused. Can you see now? So it can be confusing because normally in our books, remember, in our books is the opposite.
Yeah, this is a bank statement.
Yes, the bank statement. It doesn't come from us, it comes from the bank. And all these things are deposits, and these are the checks, and then this is the bank statement. You can see the balance at the beginning of the bank statement only started. It was how much? 4840, and the balance at the end is how much?
1,200. Oh,
1,618. Okay, so remember, for now this is just a bank statement we're analyzing. We're gonna come back to it. The next thing that we need to check here, they gave us what? The cash receipts. Can you see that? They give us the cash receipts. And you know why? Remember I said normally when we do the reconciliation, it means they have compiled the receipts already. But after compiling the receipts, is then that they receive the bank statement. That's why they gave you this. This is what they compiled. Okay? So after they compiled, and then the total of the bank was 22,250. Unfortunately, they got the bank statement. So they cannot they cannot cancel the whole thing and start again. They will start with what? Where they ended. Can you see now? This is the total of what? Of the receipts. And then at the same time, we need to go. Remember, there are two cash books. We also have the total of what? What is this? These are the payments. So can you see this too? They must always give you the totals. Okay. And then this is the additional information about the debit. Because they gave you the debit balance. Let me tell you something. Sometimes if they don't give you, because it can happen that they don't give you the balance of the bank account. Don't just say you don't have a balance. You must go and check it. Normally, this is the same as the first balance on your bank statement. Go to your bank statement and check your first balance. It must be the same as this.
The first balance.
Yes, for the bank statement.
Oh,
the
yeah,
last column. Can you see they're the same? So if they don't give it to you, you must go and check the bank statement. Can you see now? This is where they got this.
They don't give us the. Oh, I see.
I'm just saying, if they didn't give you the balance of the bank account, don't just conclude and say we don't have a balance. You need to go and check the bank statement. The first balance, not the end balance, the opening balance.
Mm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yes. So in other words, the opening balance of the bank account is always the first amount under the balance column for the bank statement.
Mm. Oh, so the opening balance. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Every time, if they give you the bank statement, I'm telling you the balance that you're gonna use is gonna be the same as that of the bank statement.
Mm.
But at least they gave us, so you don't have to worry.
Yeah.
Yes. Mhm. They talk about the deposit made by the Williams on the 23rd. The data was reversed by him due to dispute about the damaged goods. Okay, we'll talk about this
Mm.
thereafter. And then they say a deposit of 560 was then paid directly into the bank account. You see, so we're gonna deal with those things one by one.
Okay.
No problem. So now we can start. From our past experience, what was the first thing that we always have to start with?
We have to analyze the transactions.
Yes, we analyzed. And then when we record, what is the first thing that we record?
When we're recording, as in recording where? Oh, our cash receipts, our journals.
Yes.
Our cash receipts, journals, and payments. Cash payments
Yeah.
journal.
So what is the first thing that I'm gonna record here?
Um. Oh, the aren't they the things given to us already?
There.
Oh, the totals. Sorry, we're going to record the totals
That's the first
of
thing.
the journals.
Yes. Total for the receipts? How much?
Is 22,250.
Yes, that's the first thing. And then the same applies to the payments.
The payments is 21,874.
So this 21,874.
Yeah, 874.
Yeah, that's the first. Can you see now?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Can you see if for example, we were not using this format that we're using, we're using that combined general journal, remember? So
Yeah.
meaning these totals were the ones which we are going, let's say, if you go there, you were supposed to go and record this under the bank account as it is. This one, for example, this on the credit side of the bank account, you were supposed to record it as it is on the credit side.
Oh, we're supposed to record the total as it is.
Yes.
Okay.
No. Let's finish this before. Let's not talk about other stuff. We can compare thereafter. I don't want to confuse you.
All right.
That was the first step. Obviously, the second step is to go and check any additional information or the bank statement at the same time. So there is an additional information there
Mm-hmm.
at the bottom there. They say a debit balance. This is the balance of what? Of the bank. Obviously, you're going to use it by the time when we open the bank account, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Now they say on the second, they say the deposit made by Willie William on the 23rd, our data, was reversed by himself due to dispute. Okay. So
Okay.
if it was reversed due to the dispute, what do you think is going to happen? Where are we going to record that?
It was reversed due to a dispute.
Yeah, remember there was so firstly we must go and find that deposit on the 23rd. Do you see that deposit on the 23rd? Let's go and check it. I think on the 23rd we did receive. We did receive, ne? Can you see that 23rd on the cash receipts? William is here.
Yeah.
We thought he paid us 150. We recorded. In other words, this total includes that amount. Can you see? And then they say it was reversed. Let's just check again on the whether we have got it on the bank statement. It's not there, ne? Let's see. There's no, yeah, it's not there. It's okay. It's okay. So what we need to do, because he reversed it, ne? So it means we must also go and reverse it in our books.
Okay.
This is similar to the errors which we spoke about. Ne? So we received it. Where do we see it? We received it. It is under which? It is under the cash receipts. Can you see now?
Yes.
By reversing it means I must cancel it. I did not receive it because I must cancel it. So must I go and just cancel it in that book, or what must I do? What do you think I must do?
It will go in the cash payments.
It will go to the cash payment. That's true.
Mm.
Can you see? Just like that. So I'm gonna go to the cash payment, and then we just have to write the debtor's name. There is debtor, and then Williams. Debtor control, or just debtors, doesn't matter. Debtors, you just say debtors control, and then you say the Williams. Williams.
Okay.
How much was it? 150.
Yeah, 150.
Does that make sense? You understand that the reason why I came here and we came here is because we're
Yeah.
reversing the receipt. It's like the overstated. Remember we did the overstated before.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in a nutshell, for you to cancel the receipt, you must record another payment. To cancel the payment, you record another receipts. Now we
To cancel the payments, it's under receipts. Oh, to cancel it. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. And then to cancel a payment, I mean a receipt, it's under, we go to the payments. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you okay? Yes. That was the receipt. That was number 2. Number 3, a deposit of 560 on the 10th of April was rent paid directly into the bank account of Franco by what? By?
Sonneblom.
Yes, Sonneblom. That is the rental income or rent received. So why do you think we are going to record it?
In the receipts.
in the receipt. So we must go to the receipt. And you can just write rent income. And that rent income is from the guy by the, it's from what? It's, nah. It's okay, I'm just gonna write rent income. How much? 560.
560.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's take it further. A debit order of 240 is for the monthly installment in favor of building society. Where do you think I'm gonna put a debit order?
Payments.
Payments. You okay?
Yes, I am.
240.
Mm.
Can you see now? So this is how we do it.
Okay.
So if let's say they asked you for that general journal,
Mm.
uh, you need to apply the rules of account equation, for example. For example, you must, with this, remember, in the general journal, you don't record the totals, like I said.
We don't record the totals. Okay, yes.
Yes. So you were supposed to record the data's control. Can you see this data's control?
Yeah.
And you must ask yourself, what is a data to you? Data's control is an asset. Can you see now? So
Yeah.
they increase on the debit side, they decrease on the credit side.
Mm.
And then because we thought a data paid us. So when a data pays you, it means the account goes down
Yes.
on the credit side. So it means
Mm.
because we were reversing it, we were supposed to take it back. So we're supposed to debit this data's control because we're trying to increase the data again because it did not pay us.
Yeah.
So this was
Okay.
supposed
I
to be
see.
on the debit side. This
Mm.
amount was supposed to be on the debit side of your general journal. I don't know if it makes sense or not.
Oh, it does make sense because we reversed it.
Yes. And then this one, for example, now we did, the other one was supposed to, the rent income was supposed to also go there in the general journal. But rent income is an income. Incomes increase on the credit side. So you're supposed to see this on the credit side of the general journal.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yes,
So
it
the only
does.
challenge with the journal, you must put can you see here, we don't worry, we just have to put any description that makes sense. But when it goes to the general journal, you must put an account. Like for example, you must have a debtors control, creditors control, telephone. You must be specific so that you can be able to apply the rules.
Mm. Okay, I see.
Okay, no problem. Oh yeah, but we can quickly do it thereafter because it won't take us
So,
time.
so all the accounts from our payments and our receipts should go in the journal in the journal.
Yeah, except totals.
Oh, yeah, okay, not the totals. Okay.
Yes. So meaning this one, the receipt, this the cash receipts. Obviously, you can see here we received income, so you must apply the rules of income. So incomes increase on the credit side. This was supposed to be put on the credit side.
Mm, okay, I get it.
Usually in the receipts, you're gonna find incomes. In the payments, you find expenses and the
Okay.
liabilities.
And then we always need to balance it by finding the
At the
balancing
end,
amount.
yes, it must balance.
Oh,
So it must balance. So you must always find the missing figure, and that balance is the one that you're gonna transfer to the bank. So meaning
okay.
in the bank, ne, for example, let's say these were the only transactions. Ne? In the bank, you are supposed to see what 2184 separately from the balancing. You see now?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
this one
I
is
get
not
it.
yes.
Okay.
This, so we put the so we finished all the information. Are you okay now?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, so all the information has been. So it doesn't mean that we finished. Remember, we also, in this case, they also gave us the bank statement. So some of the information, sometimes they don't give it to you under the information. You must know how to read bank statements.
Oh, they don't give us the what?
Can you see? Like I'm saying, you cannot only rely on the information. Some of the information you will find on the bank statement. Can you see now? So
Oh,
don't
yeah,
just finish
okay.
the information. Don't just use the information and say now you finished and you total those things. Now you must also go to the bank statement and check any other things which you think must come to the receipts and payment.
That makes sense. Oh, okay.
Okay. Now, can you see here we've got deposits, né?
Mm-hmm.
And we've got these are the checks you can write next to them. All these things are checks. Can you see the numbers that you see? Né?
Yeah.
Please, if you see deposit, you see check, don't record. It doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with that. You only record things which are very specific, things which are not deposit, things which are not what checks.
We only
Like for
record
example,
what?
okay, can you see this is a deposit?
Yes.
You don't have to record it.
Hmm.
This is these numbers because you can't record because you don't know whether there's something wrong with it or not. You need enough information before you record. So when you check the bank statement, wherever you see deposits and you see the checks, do not record anything. You only record things which are not deposits and checks. So if you can check here under the bank statement details, do you see anything that is not deposit or check?
Mm, yes, I
Okay,
do.
give me the first one that you see.
The cash deposit fee.
Yes, can you see now? And
Oh,
then
so you're
again, you
saying
can,
the numbers are the checks, right? Oh, okay.
yeah, those
Oh,
are the
I see.
checks.
Oh, all
And you
right.
can only
Yeah.
you can only record them if they say there's something wrong with the check and something like that. So otherwise, you're gonna record everything in your books, and you're not gonna have space.
Mm,
So here I'm just
okay, I
looking
see.
for anything specific. For example, if let's say I saw Wezi, sometimes you can find that Wezi paid me. So I'm gonna see the name for Wezi here. Can you see now? Is then that I'm gonna
Mm,
record. Can you see what I mean?
mm.
It will mean that it's a direct transfer or direct deposit. But now I look
Oh,
for things that are very specific. For example, here CDF. If you don't understand them, like they told you at the, can you see now?
mm.
Yes. What else you see?
The
Okay,
debit order. Oh,
yeah, that reversal here. Can you see here?
where?
There's a reversal of how much? 150.
Oh, reverse payment. Yeah.
Yes. So there's a reversal of 150. So this one, because we already reversed it, you can just scratch it or tick it so that we cannot use it again. This one we have already reversed it.
Okay.
Yes, in our book. So we're not going to touch this 150 for now.
Mm.
Okay. But now, okay, we have got how many? One,
1, 2, 3, 4,
how
4
many? Remember this
specific
one?
transactions.
Okay, let's say for example, we have got CDF, which is the fee, né? So how many fees do we have? Let's check because we only need fees for now.
1.
Yes.
Yeah.
2.
We have 2.
The last one. Check the last one. The last entry.
Oh, the fees, as in total. Yeah. Okay, I see.
There are 2 of them. But remember, I told you we are not allowed to record them one by one. What do we call them
Yeah.
together?
We call them bank charges
And where do we record bank charges?
in the payments journal.
In the payments journal, we must go and record them. I'm gonna say bank charges. How much? 12 plus what?
It's going to be 12. It's 12 plus 16. So it's going to be 28.
28. So every time you see bank charges, please do not put them one by one, otherwise they will penalize you.
Okay.
So that's how you put it into. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
But if let's say we were following that other procedure where we have to use the journal, for example, you were supposed to ask yourself, what is a bank charge to you? Is it an asset,
An
owner's
expense.
equity? It's an expense. So where do expenses increase?
They increase on the debit side.
So you were supposed to see 28 rands on the
On the
debit
debit
side of that
side.
journal as a bank charge.
Yeah.
Can you see now?
Yeah. Yeah, I see.
Okay, now we go and check the bank statement again for any other information. We do have again something specific, I think, but already remember I said whatever you use, you must just tick so that you can not use it again. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Remember this one. This one we have used it already because it was part of the information. So this one you can tick, and then even the reversed one we used it, we can tick. So I think we recorded everything that we had to record here because the other things that are specific we recorded.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So now, if you're okay, we can go and add. We can go and add.
Oh, we're adding the totals now.
Yes.
Okay. That's going to be 22,810.
22,810. Thank you. Okay, and then remember I said we need to, but we don't have to do it, but you and I, we just put something at the bottom.
Sorry?
What must I record at the bottom? What must I write at the bottom of the bank? What we did yesterday.
That's a debit.
Debit. Perfect. Because we know it's very important to do that. But you don't have to do it. I'm just saying, we know how important it is.
Yeah.
And then we do the same for the other channel.
It's going to be 22,292.
292.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So that is our first step.
What is our next step?
Yeah, the next step will be bank account.
Oh,
I didn't draw it. I'm just gonna put it on the blank.
okay.
The bank account. And we know this side is the debit. And the other side is the credit. Okay, that's what we need. Are you good?
Yes, I am.
What is the first that you record?
The balance brought down on the
The
1st
balance.
April,
And the
which is 4,000 on the debit side.
okay, 27 April. First balance put down. How much is it?
4,840.
Thank you. That's the first thing that we need to do. And then the second step.
We now report the totals. So the CRJ will go, the total of the CRJ will go on the debit side, and the total of the CPJ will go on the credit side.
Total receipts from CRJ. How much?
22,810.
Thank you. April 30th. CPJ. How much? Total?
The total of the CPJ is 22,292.
Thank you. Can you see now?
Yes.
So if you can compare with your GJ, that let's say we followed that method, according to here, this total was not supposed to be this one. We were supposed to have the totals which we had from the the journals, the ones that we started with. Remember? Yeah. So you were supposed to have. I think it was 250 for the receipts, and for the payments, I think it was 2184. Remember?
Yeah, I do.
Yes. So we're supporting, and the reason why we put them like that is because those adjustments were dealt with separately in the GJ. Remember, we had to go and put them in the GJ and bring that difference here. So it's the same thing, just that different approach.
Oh, if we're using from the, oh, you're saying if we took it from the general journal, we'd have to take
Yes,
the totals,
as
but
they
like the
are.
first totals they gave. Oh, okay, I see. Okay.
Yes, and then just bring the difference from the general journal here somewhere, either on the debit or on the credit, depending on the balancing there.
Okay. I see.
Now we can balance.
The total, the bigger total, I think it's 27. The bigger total, I think it's 27,650.
27,650.
50. Yeah, 27,650.
Okay. Okay.
Mm,
What is the difference?
The difference is 5,358.
8. Okay, that is a bank account.
Then now we're going to prepare the bank recon, right?
Yeah. Okay, let me grab a cup of water, ne? A glass of
All
water.
right.
Okay, 1 minute. Okay, I'm back. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes. What is the first thing? We do in the bank.
We're going to use the bank recon.
We always start with the balance of what?
According to bank state, the balance as per bank statement.
Yes, the balance. Is it favorable or unfavorable? Let's go and check it. So remember last time they gave us the balance. At this time, we have to find it ourselves on the bank statement. And we need to be careful. We must take, which balance do you think we must use?
The last one.
Yeah, we must always use the last one. Okay. Is it favorable or unfavorable?
I think it's unfavorable because it's red.
Is what?
Unfavorable.
It's unfavorable because you see what?
Is that DT? What does the DT stand for?
I think they wanted to say debit, and then it's not the right way of doing it. They were supposed to say TR, but it's okay. Debit.
Okay, yeah.
DT means debit. Okay. So
Yes.
it means, remember, debit in the bank statement means unfavorable. Eh?
Yeah.
So we can just go there. I will just write. I can even write debit unfavorable because I just want to have the information debit, which is unfavorable. How much is it?
1,618.
Yes.
Why is the
You need to
debit
know.
unfavorable here?
Why?
Why is the debit unfavorable?
Remember, this is the balance of the bank statement. Remember, we told about we read about. Okay, let's go back to the bank statement. Check here. We said debit are what?
Payments.
Credit are?
Deposits.
Remember, we spoke about the difference between the bank account and the bank statement. If you have got money in the bank, it means your balance is credit.
Okay.
But if you don't have money in the, let's say you have got a negative balance, your balance will be a debit.
If we don't have money, our balance is a debit.
No, if we owe, because if you don't have money, it's going to be zero. If, let's say, we have got a negative balance, it means we owe the bank.
Uh-huh.
I think you forgot. I remember we spoke about. I think you forgot the difference between the bank account and the bank statement.
Oh, how they're opposites.
Yes, but I don't want you to understand the opposite thing. I want you to understand why. Why debit? Why credit? Remember, the bank account in our books is an asset. Increase on the debit, decrease on the credit. In our books, I'm not talking about the bank statement. A bank statement, as you said, is opposite because remember the bank statement was not compiled by us, it was compiled by the bank. So in the bank's books, if we have got money, they owe us. That's why they credit us.
Okay.
But if we owe them, they debit us. So the fact that this balance is unfavorable is because they said it's a debit here. So debit means unfavorable because something like that's why here when they debit you, you call things debit order. Why do you call them debit orders? Is it
Because they're
is it the nice
taking
thing?
money.
Do you like them?
No.
No. So if they debit you on the bank statement, it means money went out. If they credit you on the bank statement, it means money came in. So a
Or into
debit,
our business.
negative.
Mm. Oh, okay, I see.
I think you just have to remember the difference between the bank account and bank statement. They are not one. Bank account is what is being drawn by us, and bank statement is what
Mm.
has been drawn by the bank.
Mm.
If I debit myself on the bank account, the bank will credit myself. It will credit me there.
Okay.
But for this one, I like this one because even if you didn't understand, they gave you a hint. They told you to go to the debit. Can you see now?
Mm.
But next time they won't say debit. They'll just say unfavorable. Or they'll put brackets.
Okay.
The minute they put brackets or unfavorable, you must know that is a debit.
All right.
I think you must write it down and have a way of to remember in the exam because I know it's not.
Yeah.
You can forget.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go. Okay. What is the okay? Before you do that, because I want you to expect things to happen so that you can understand. So, what is the next step which we normally have here?
We look for any outstanding deposits or checks.
But we start with the deposit. Ne?
Yeah.
Do we debit deposit or do we credit deposit?
We credit deposit.
Credit deposit. Okay. Let's see. Um, we must go and check the outstanding deposit, but this time they did not give us. Remember the previous exercise we did yesterday? They gave us everything.
Yes.
So here we must find it ourselves. But how can you find it? So to find the outstanding deposit, you can write it down.
Okay.
We compare the cash receipts
Mm-hmm.
and the bank statement credits.
Okay.
Credits or deposits, because sometimes according to the credit, or you can call them deposits. So we must go and compare, but we're gonna do it together now. Are you ready?
Yes.
What is the first amount you see under the bank?
The first amount is under the bank.
Yes,
Oh,
under
as in
the bank column. Can you see on the screen?
340. Yeah.
340. Do you see it under your bank statement?
Mm, nope.
There's no 340 there.
No.
Okay. I'm just checking, double checking. So it's 340. Let me just check. Mm, Okay, no problem. If we don't find it now, we must cycle it. Ne?
If we don't, okay.
We must cycle it if we don't find it. Let's go and check another one. Just let's go and check another amount. 5,300.
Mm-hmm. 5,300. Is it? No, it's not. Oh, this is
Is this the right bank statement? Because this bank statement. Double check something here.
all right.
No. Remember, can you see what we did? Ne? That's 240. Ne? Let's go back to the 240.
Okay.
240 is the one that we reversed. Did you tick that? Let me
Yes.
see. No, it's the debit order. Okay, we've got 240. Let me see. Are we looking at this right channel? Because I'm just checking here. So this is the cash receipts, ne? So that I'm just trying to find out something because normally we compare these amounts which we have here. Let me see. So 340, we said it's not there.
Mm-mm.
Okay, 340 is not there. Okay, circle it. Yeah, so must say whatever you don't find, we circle. So I'm just trying to check. So this
All right.
when you were making the copies, like, you didn't skip any page, ne?
No, I didn't. Yeah, no, I didn't.
I'm just checking what you sent me. Okay. No problems. Okay, let's go and check. Let's just do what we have to do. Um, I'm just gonna call them out. So okay, 5,300. Did you find it on the bank statement? On the credit side?
On the credit side, no, I didn't. As in, credit side is deposits, right?
Okay.
No, I didn't.
Yes, deposit here. Okay,
No,
cycle.
no, no.
Just cycle it. Whatever you don't find, we cycle. Ne?
All right.
168.
Hey, it's also not there.
Okay, no problem. 2968.
Not there.
Not there, ne?
Mm,
200.
it's not there.
Not there. Okay. 3286.
Oh, but the differences are there. The difference of the sales and Sean Wilson is on the deposit side, and then the difference of
Come on.
uh, the differences are
Okay,
there. Of
they put the differences. This, the way they put this information, I think 340 is not
yeah,
okay. You said the difference.
yeah, they put the difference of the sales and, for example, this transaction, Sean Wilson and sales. So it's 5,300 minus 340. So it's 5,000
Yeah.
and 5,640. It's there, and then yeah. So far with these two, day 2 and day
No,
9.
not the difference. They added.
Oh yeah, they added. Sorry, they added.
Oh yeah, they go together. That's why so that's how I was a bit confused here, man. They don't normally put it like this. So the first one is gonna be 340 plus 5,300 is 5,640. Yeah? You understand what I'm saying? Was are still there?
Oh, oh, something happened here with my laptop. Sorry.
No, it's okay, it's okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Why?
can you see what? Okay, I know the way they structured this, ne?
Mm.
I know these people. Can you see what they did? I do understand why did they do this. Ne? It's because remember, if you receive amounts on the same day, when you go and bank them, you don't bank them one by one. You bank them as a total. So meaning we need to find the total for each and every day. I think each day has got two transactions.
Oh, I see.
You see now.
Hmm.
Let's start with the first. But this is I don't think in the exam if they put it like this, it's gonna confuse students.
I hope they don't. But these people are evil.
Okay, let's check. 340
Plus
plus
5,000.
5,300 is 5,640. Yeah?
Yeah.
So those ones we must tick them. Just tick them. Tick.
Okay.
Whatever we found, we tick. Ne? You can
On
if you
both.
you have got a hard, just tick on the just tick both. Like just tick both these two both, and then you must also go and tick the bank statement 5,640 to show that we checked it.
Okay.
Okay, let's go to the one on the 9th. We've got 168 plus 2,968. If we add them together, how much do we get?
We get 3,000. Let me just add them. Okay. The second one is 168 plus 2,968. Wait, I get 3,136, and
Is
it's
it
there.
appeared on the bank statement? Okay, tick
Yes.
tick both.
Okay.
Tick.
And then the other one is 200 plus 3,286, and it's 3,486. It appears. So I'm gonna tick it.
Okay, tick.
And then 150 plus 2,812, 2,862. Okay, this one appears too.
Tick both.
And then the last one, 6,784 plus 192. This one is not appearing, so that's the outstanding one.
It's outstanding one. Can you see now? So we
Mm.
call them outstanding deposits. So you can put them in brackets. What I know, you can put them in brackets or you can separate. They allow you to do that. You can separate them or put them in brackets.
Okay.
So it means, how do you prefer it? Can you put them together or do you want us to put them separately
Together.
or together? So I'm going to put them in brackets here. I'm going to say 19. What is it?
The outstanding deposit is six. Oh, you mean the two totals?
Yeah, 192 plus
6,784.
784. Okay, it gives us how much?
6,976.
976. I don't think that they will penalize you if you separate them. So you can separate them and say credit outstanding deposit. At the bottom, you put another one. They won't penalize you.
Okay.
It's like for checks.
Okay. So to look for the outstanding deposits, we compare our cash receipts with the credits or deposits in the bank statement. Okay.
Yes. You're talking about the,
Depending on?
what are you talking about? Which
Sorry?
one are you talking about now?
Sorry?
You were saying something. You were talking about what we just did.
Oh no, it's just
I
like
heard you say something. You're talking about checking yourself.
yeah, I was just checking to see. I was just reminding myself that to find the outstanding deposits, we need to compare these two.
Yes, I get you. I get you. Okay. We do the same for checks. Okay. So we need to go and compare our cash payments together with our bank statement debit. You can write it down.
Mm-hmm.
We compare our cash payments and our bank statement debit.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay, what I like about this one is because here we just have to use the check numbers.
Mm.
Can you see now? So let's check the first check number that you see on the cash payments. Check number,
621.
is it there under details on,
Yes, it
just
is.
take it under, yeah, tick both.
Mm-hmm. 622
So, yes.
is there.
Mhm.
623 is there.
Yes.
And then 624 is there.
Yes.
625 is present.
Yes.
626 is also present.
Yes.
627 is there.
Mhm. Mhm.
628 is there.
Mhm.
629 is there.
Mhm.
631 is present.
630.
630.
630.
630.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
it's
there, ne?
here. Yes, it's here.
Mhm.
631. Yeah, it's here. And
Mhm.
632 is also present. So we don't have any
Meaning
outstanding checks.
we don't have any outstanding checks.
Okay.
So it means you're not gonna write anything there. If you had, you're supposed to write those check numbers one by one here. Remember I told you. Let's say it was check
Oh,
number
okay.
621. You write 621 here and you write the amount on the debit. 622 here, amount on the debit. But we don't have.
Mm. So it checks it's one by one.
Yes, you put checks, you must put them one by one because they got numbers.
Okay. Oh, okay. I see. I see.
We need to see those numbers.
Oh, okay.
Don't put them in brackets, man. They will I know they with the checks they can penalize you.
Mm.
Yeah. What's the next step?
Balance as per bank account.
Before that, let's expect things to happen. Remember, we're not only relying on this question, we just say in future, what must I look for? Remember this?
Yes. Oh, correction of error.
Yes, if you can have them in future, but here I don't think we have got any error. We didn't have any error. They should have told us.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yes. So yes, now you can give me what you wanted to give me.
Balance as per bank statement.
Balance as per bank statement. The bank what?
Sorry?
The balance as per?
Bank account. Sorry. Bank account.
Oh. Okay, yes, you must go to that bank account. Remember, if we had a bank account somewhere there, we must check the
Yeah.
balance. Yes. And then where are we gonna put it?
On the debit side.
On the debit side. So we go to the debit side and we put how much?
5,358.
58. Thank you. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now we can balance. Eh?
Yes.
Here we have got 6976.
Mm.
And here we have 6976. Does it balance?
Yes, it does.
Hope it makes sense.
It does. Yeah. Yeah, it does. Okay.
Okay. Do you think if I can give you a question like, let's say I give you exam, now you can try your best?
Yeah. Yes, I can.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Okay.
I can.
Mm,
Mm. Okay.
yeah.
And with the other question, I think I know where I went wrong now. Now that we did this one together.
Okay.
Yeah.
As long as you see your mistakes is important so that you
Mm.
can note your mistakes and things like that.
Yeah. Okay.
It's important.
So I wanted to ask, right? I was doing a VAT question today. Um,
Mhm.
and I just wanted to ask, when it comes to VAT, do we only, when we're like doing VAT calculations, right? It's
Mhm.
mostly when we're entering our transactions in the general journal, right?
Yeah, general journal, they can also ask you, even for other journals, ne? But I don't think, are you doing the other journals now? I don't think so.
No, we're not. We just learned about the
Yeah,
general journal.
yeah, you can do that in the general journal.
Oh, okay, I see.
Mm. So what is your challenge that's on that?
On VAT, there is this one question that I was going through,
Mm.
and I struggled a bit, and I just left it. Um, it was a VAT question on credit losses and how to treat that.
Okay. And then
It was
was it
credit losses
having that,
drawing.
that implications?
Yeah, it does. I could show you the question and send it to you. Um, Should I send the question?
Yeah, you can send the question now.
Oh, okay. Mm. Oh, yeah, I sent it, but instead of writing that, I wrote Bay by accident, as in Bay. But I
It's
emailed
okay.
it.
It's okay.
The answers are there, but I don't understand how they got to the conclusion.
Okay, I get you. Let me download. Did you attach it?
Yes, I did. Is it
There's
not there?
nothing. Yeah, it's just blank, blank.
Oh,
So it's no
let me try again.
attachment.
Really? Oof. Okay,
Yeah,
let
okay.
me
Maybe
try.
let me. I can't even scroll down. Let me see. Yeah, it doesn't show any attachment. It's just the body of the
Hmm.
email.
Okay, let me try sending it with another email. Okay, I've sent it now with my
Okay.
UP email.
Okay, just got it now. Okay, I can see it now. Let me see. Okay. This one, eh?
Yes.
On the 12th. Okay, let's go through it. Um, okay, now they say